Hey fellow mini truckers, welcome back to Illicit Customs. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of seeing primer on these doors. And I think it's time we finally do this truck some justice by applying the paint. This primer is not the primer you saw me spray in the bodyworking video. That primer has already been blocked down, all my imperfections have been addressed, and I've reprimed it after making sure it's laser straight. That reprime has been done about 4 to 5 weeks ago, and everything is finally cured. Now that it's finally cured, it's all ready for paint. But before we can paint it, we must blow the truck apart. That means the show rims are coming off and going in storage. The front clip is coming off, and that's going in storage as well. Then we can take the doors off and prep everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. Not only are we sanding down the primed areas, we're going to sand the entire outside of the doors, the inside of the doors, inside of the door jamb on the body, and the cab corners. The reason for this is we can do everything in 2 steps back to back. The first step is what we call trimming the vehicle. That is everything when you open the doors, everything you see on the inside will be painted. When that paint is dry, then we can put the doors back on, paint the doors, and blend the cab corners. Now the stickers I have for Illicit Customs here in the cab corners are being remade. Those stickers will be resized and applied to the center of the doors. Once they're applied, it's finally going to be ready for the next show. So come follow along so you can see just what it takes to get a primed vehicle ready for the next car show. And just like that, all 4 door hinges, the inside of both doors, and the door jambs have all been painted. The next step is to paint the outside. But in order to paint the outside, I need to prep everything. What that means is I need to flip the doors over on the stands and sand everything. I'm going to do it with the doors off the truck, so it's a lot easier for me to access everything instead of bending over. Then I'm going to take all the stickers off the cab corner and prep all of that by sanding it. When I paint the doors, it's best that I blend the adjacent panels. Well, can't really paint the fenders because I have a lot of metal fabrication left. Between the tubbing and the front end conversion back to the cat-eye front end, it's pointless for me to paint it and then have to come back and destroy all the paint just to do all the welding and cutting and all of that. So my plan is paint the doors once I put them back on. Then I'm gonna blend the cab. Once I blend the cab, the majority of my blend is gonna be covering the majority of the cab corner. So I'm probably gonna paint the whole thing, that way everything's uniform. If you noticed, that's what I did here. The primer ended about right here. So instead of painting here and blending here, all I did was paint the whole thing. This way everything is uniform and it's the same. There's no lines, there's no blend marks, nothing like that to show that it's been repainted. This way it all looks like it's supposed to. So let's get back to the time lapse, shall we? Finally, this portion of the paint job is complete. The next step is cutting and buffing. Now, the reason I want to do that is because obviously I'm spraying in my shop and not in a paint booth. So there's going to be a lot of trash inside of the paint job. Not only am I sanding all the trash out, I'm also sanding the orange peel texture out of the paint. This way it slicks it out and it gives it that show finish glisten, especially with the flakes. I'm leaving the paper on it right now. This way, when I sand it and I buff it, all the dust and compound that's going to sling will stay away from inside the cab or off the suspension and frame. It'll make cleanup so much easier when it's done. So while I have fun doing that, drop a comment below and tell me what you think about this paint. Do you think I did a good job? Is there something I did or said that helped you out and give you the confidence in doing your own paint? Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel and share this video everywhere. Maybe I can get somebody else who's scared of doing a paint job themselves interested in doing it and get the confidence. Because remember, we all have to start somewhere. If we mess up at the beginning, it allows us to get better and better with each paint job. Till next time, keep on mini trucking.